Lorenant, the Valley of Gold in the realm of the Galadrim. After safely marching our armies through the forests of Fangorn, we have reached the city of Limhir. Karaz Galathon cannot be far. Although the One Ring is our top priority, it would be silly to not use this momentum to crush those that rose against our Dark Lord Sauron in the Second Age, and to reclaim Nenya, the Ring of Water, from the witch Galadriel. The Elves should have sailed for Valinor when they had the chance. For now, the lands will be covered in darkness and death. Hello my friends, and welcome back for episode 16, of our Mordor campaign in 3rd Age War Divide and Conquer. Due to popular demand, I have brought back our special guest.
Hi, I'm back.
Sauron's girlfriend is back. So what are we doing? Last time I forgot to do one thing, and that is the name suggestions. I'll go through them at episode 17 then, sorry. But last time I asked the question if I was okay with teleporting the Nazgûl a little bit, because we are now on the quest to capture the One Ring. Remember the One Ring? Once we have it, Sauron returns.
Yeah.
Because you know what happened, right? At the battle of the the battle of the Last Alliance, Isildur cut off his fingers of Sauron. Remember that part? It's the beginning of the Fellowship.
Sure.
You had the older rings, right? 9 rings for men, 3 for the elves, 7 I believe for the dwarves. But then there were all of them deceived, for another ring was made in the lands of Mord, in the shadow of something. I don't quite remember the phrase. So basically the master ring, which controls all the other races somewhat. But he got his fingers cut off. They lost the One Ring. It was lost to the ages, and then in the 3rd Age it resurfaced again, and we know where it is now. Yeah. It's in Rivendell. Remember where Elrond resides? The elves. Yeah. So we're gonna go there. We're gonna take a bit of a scenic route, because we're gonna march through Khazad-dûm, the mines of Moria, where the Balrog used to chill. But the Balrog
fight with Gandalf.
The fight with Gandalf, exactly. But he's not really a thing here. It is in their control of the dwarves, so they're not all dead like they're in the movie. They're still alive. Okay. So we're gonna kill them all, because we want to be movie accurate. So they have to die. We're gonna steal all their mines and shit, steal all their gold. So we're gonna move the Nazgûl. I have 3 Nazgûl, which is Ganaltan, Zagar, and of course the Witch King himself, which is the main Nazgûl. He's a little bit behind because I did something wrong last time. Meanwhile, Isengard has also been expanding. So last time you were here, we were still dealing with Gondor. Gondor is now gone. Nice. I made that joke already like 5 times. I even named the settlement Gondor. We still need to rename it, but I'll do that on the next one because I forgot to take a look at all the recommendations. So what we are doing right now is just making sure our borders are secure, so Isengard can't really betray us, or if they do, they get punished for it. They also took Edaras, which is quite annoying. But mainly the focus is on getting these guys north, which will take a couple turns, so we're going to try and just blaze through them as fast as possible, the turns. So basically the most important part is upgrading our settlements. And upgrading Sedagost is quite useful, because Sedagost is a settlement that brings in a lot of money. That's bringing in 5.4k a pop, which is quite a lot more than Barad-dûr, which is 3.2, for example. That is by far our richest settlement. Okay. Because it has a lot of trade, a lot of good roads, a lot of buildings, mines as well. So being able to upgrade that is pretty good. The rest of our money is rather low. I'm just kind of preparing you for when you do your own campaign series on the channel, of course.
Don't have high hopes, please, because
I know some people were asking like, oh, you should let her play.
But I'm not an expert like you are.
Oh, don't call me an expert. I was also preparing some other Nazgûl, but I'm not sure what I'll use them for. Basically just to keep Isengard at bay. It's kind of like a Cold War right now, and I'm just moving my nuclear missiles closer towards the border to be like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah, but I mean, if you want to do a campaign, I wouldn't mind helping you.
Maybe
it would be fun.
Future.
Maybe in the future. It could be a lot of fun. I think also to watch like a complete noob, because you've never played any Total War game. No. You haven't played, let alone Medieval, let alone a mod for Medieval 2, let alone a sub-mod for a mod for Medieval 2 in a series you've never played any games of.
No, I just played Mario.
Final Fight. Yeah, you're a big Mario. So Ered, which is a faction that resides in kind of the wilderness over here. They're kind of a neutral faction, so they're kind of just, their entire raison d'etre is leave me alone. I just want to be alone. They are now dying. Oh. Probably because of under the banner of Lugiu. Seeing as you're a Mario fan, let's refer to him as Luigi. So under the banner of Luigi, they fought for every village, every forest, contested every river, and laid ambush at every cross. They're a very ambush-heavy faction. Yeah. They hide in the bushes, and they come up and they throw spears towards. A bit of a sneaky faction.
Like Bushmen.
Bushmen, yeah, sort of. Okay, we got a new adoption. The Riddermark has fallen, so Rohan is on their last legs. Where did that... Oh, crap, I missed where the adoption took place. Because generals, like these guys, the ones with pictures of themselves, they can either be used to lead an army, well, not in our case because we have a special house rule, but that doesn't really matter, or they can also be used to govern settlements. So they're governors, which means just a bunch of bonuses, but I can't quite see where the other... Ah, there he is. Look at that pretty face. You think that guy looks prettier than me?
Beautiful.
Would you date that guy instead of me? Maybe? Oh,
maybe.
God. So we're gonna let him govern Dolungul? Is anyone there yet? Oh, there's already someone there. What about Godj op Baror? There's no one there. Beautiful. So we are moving Shivus. You got a pretty big army because those golden boys. That's Easterlings, people from Rhun. They're on our side. They fight with us. And I believe... Oh, there's a random Easterling army here. Captain Navid. We accidentally teleported. It's a long story. And then we have Leofric over there, one of our finest generals. We'll send him to Angband. Because I don't trust Isengard, which he has a Tharagrondost, the fortress there. And he also has Kidithior. Other settlements. So he has part of the Gondor lands. Only 2 settlements. We have all the rest. So we are bathing in cash right now. Alright. So actually it's not taking that long to march all the way through Fangorn. I thought we might lose some troops. You remember Fangorn? The forest where the Ents live? Those trees that could talk?
Oh yeah, the living trees.
Treebeard and friends, yeah, exactly. Because I think it used to be a thing in Third Age Total War, which is the base game, that if you walked through Fangorn, you get like a debuff and some of your units start dying because they just get gobbled up by the trees or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. We don't want to do that because we've trained this army to be like absolutely elite. I've specifically picked all these people just to be
superior.
Superior, basically, yes. I'm doing a bit of a Nazi Germany over here. So Ganaltan has the shittiest force, but he has some Black Uruks. Black Uruk halberds. You know what a halberd is?
No.
It's very long stick with an axe head on it with a pointy edge. So you can use it both to
like
stab.
Like a long spear.
Like a long spear that you can also use to slash with.
Okay.
So it's pointy and it's stabby and slashy at the same time. Some regular Black Uruks, some Southland Warband, some Rannan Guard, Orc Maulers, quite a few of them. A Ballista, which is basically a huge crossbow.
Yeah. And
Southland Lancers, which are people from the south, from Harad, the Haradrim, the ones that also run on the elephants.
Okay.
On horses. And then Zagar, he has a lot of Black Uruks. He also has some Golden Boys, Lok Gamprim, some Lok Inasarim, which is a Cataphract, a very heavily armored horse. That can just easily smash through lines. They do a lot of damage. They're a little bit slower because they're so heavily armored, but they have a lot of mass. They pack a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So no one can really stand against that. And also trolls.
Yay!
You happy for the trolls?
I don't know.
You like trolls? This guy has 2 units of trolls. He has 24 trolls in total. 2 units of Lok Inasarim, all Black Uruks, some Temple Marksmen, some Temple Wards, Temple Knights. This is almost the scariest army I can possibly get. There's only 1 unit missing, that's the Olokai, which is basically a superior version of the trolls. But you can tell, I think Isengard will attack me at some point, because they are really like antsy for a fight. So that's why I'm training a lot of troops. But right now, hunting hut in Goluk Bagrong at the market, and then end the turn again. So we are just kind of blazing through. Once we take Khazad-dûm, which is the mines of Moria, we will be bathing in money. We will have so much cash.
Rich boy.
Rich boy, yes, exactly. Now when I seize the One Ring, I can use it to propose to you.
Oh.
That's not true. I'm bringing it home to Mount Doom, or to Barad-dûr actually, and we're going to bring back Sauron. And then Sauron will lead our armies, and things are going to be absolutely beautiful. Just you wait, just you wait. You remember the first opening scene of Lord of the Rings? When it's basically, that takes place in the Second Age, which is
It has been a long time.
It has been a long time. We're gonna watch them again soon.
Yeah.
It's like when all seemed lost, the lost alliance of men and elves, and you see Sauron like swinging his mace, and people start flying away because he's so powerful.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do in about, I think, 2 episodes.
Okay.
Right. So the dwarves have retaken Erebor. You've seen The Hobbit, right? Erebor is the mountain where Smaug lives.
Yeah.
But he's already dead here because that takes place before. That takes place way earlier in the Third Age. All right. Oh, there's Limhid over here. So this is the elven land of Lothlorien, where Galadriel lives.
Yeah.
Which is basically my homeland in the other series, in DCI, The Last Lines. Shameless self-plug. Do we kill it, do we destroy it, or do we ignore it now and just keep marching north to get the ring as fast as possible?
Will it be an obstacle in the future? Or not?
We're gonna kill them eventually, yes. As in, they're elves. We hate elves. Elves gotta die. All the elves gotta die. That's one of our priorities.
Let's just kill them now.
Let's just kill them now? Alright, good.
Why make them suffer?
Well, we're gonna make him suffer.
Yeah,
we're gonna make him suffer sooner, that's the thing. Last time you were here, a lot of people said that you were very hyper-aggressive. And you were very, very brutal and ruthless. And I think you've just proven that again. Shall we go kill some elves? Absolutely, she says.
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Construction report. I'll never get tired of that name, Gondor. It's so lame. We're building in most places. Get the Chieftain's Hall. Alright. So yeah, I'm just really going through it as fast as possible, because we want action. But killing some elves, I don't think anyone would be upset about that. We're playing evil, you know, we hate the elves. They were part of the last alliance that marched onto us. So they gotta die.
It's a bit of revenge.
What?
A bit of revenge?
Revenge, yeah. I thought you said a bit of the French. I was like,
no.
What do the French have to do with it? I mean, we're already making a lot of comparisons to Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how the French go into that, but I guess you could make a point. I guess Gondor was more like the French. And we captured them relatively quickly. We were in Paris in just a few weeks. Which is basically inastated. Yeah, we'll watch the movies again, but this time we'll watch the extended edition.
Yeah.
Because the first time we watched them on Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
which was of course the regular edition, which blasphemy. And I do have the extended edition on DVD. Alright, hello there. Oh, it's Lord Celeborn. That's basically...
Oh, I know him.
You remember him?
Yeah.
He was in the movie. He's basically Galadriel's wife. Husband.
Oops.
It's a bit feminine, so I guess. I mean, all the elves are a bit feminine.
Yeah, indeed.
So what we can do, I think if we attack him, the garrison force of Limhir will sally out to try and help him.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can slaughter them as well. Now, the elves are pretty scary, especially these guys. Yavanna's Chosen, they're a pike unit, very strong.
Is that the one who plays Orlando Bloom?
No, that's not Orlando Bloom. Basically, there's two sort of wood elf factions, elves that live in the woods, and that's Lothlorien, which are these woods here, and there's the woodland realm, Mirkwood, and that's over here, and this is where Legolas is from. So this is Thranduil's realm. You might have seen Thranduil in the Hobbit. He's the one that rides on the big moose. Doesn't matter too much. Legolas is his son, so Legolas does not come from here, he comes from more to the north.
Okay.
So, do we use Ganalton to attack, or Zagar? I think we're going to use Zagar.
Great.
So they're a neutral faction.
Okay.
I'm going to save first, just in case anything goes awfully wrong. I could also bring the Witch King, but we're ganging up on them. Hello there! Oh, he's running away.
Already?
But then we can intercept him here. Alright, so Lord Celeborn, who has 90 soldiers, which is just himself and his bodyguard unit, and Tuilalcaron.
Okay.
That really rolls off the tongue. So his unit's a bit damaged up, some of his units are not as strong, but they're still elves. Elves are really good. This army is the weakest of the three, which is actually good because we're going to suffer some casualties, so I don't mind it being our trashy army, but we still win this one relatively comfortably. Alright, well, shall we go to the battlefield?
Yes.
I believe we shall.
So, what are you doing right now, actually?
I'm setting up my position. So I've put the defensive units, which are the Halberds, Black Oryx, and the Morannon Guard, into a straight line. I just realized I didn't bring archers in this army, which is incredibly stupid, going up against the elves. So essentially we're going to have to run towards them, which is something I prefer not to do. I'm not usually an aggressive player. Very much more of a sit behind and chill a bit. We do have the Ballista, which we can use as ranged. I mean, it is ranged, but they have a lot more skirmish than we do. So if we like just stay on each side and just fire away at each other, they're gonna kill a lot more of us. So we do need to close the gap.
Okay.
Oh crap! And they're coming from behind us, right? Because our reinforcement stack. Bloody hell! I'm an idiot. All right, so we need to quickly change our position. Oh god! Come on, game, cooperate. They don't want to change position. Okay, there we go. What I'll do, Celeborn, he probably has like Elven King Guard, or what are they called? Oh yes. That, my friends, is a very scary unit. They're gonna do a lot of damage. But they're kind of hiding, so that's good. They're kind of staying away from the battlefield, so if we can kill this army first...
It seems like you have so much more...
Many more troops?
Yeah.
I do. I have more units, because I got the full 20, I think. close to the full 20. But I have a lot more men per unit. That's sort of Mordor's thing, you know, overwhelming numbers.
Yeah.
That's our MO. So this is going to be a bit of a tricky fight, but if you want to commentate everything I'm doing, that would be very welcome. So you can make it seem that I'm making very wise decisions. Like Izzy's obviously putting his men there because that is such a brilliant tactician that he is. Oh goodness, what do we got over here? Lorien scouts. Okay, so scouts for me that immediately is like a red signal. Bleep bleep bloop. That means ranged unit with very low armor. And I'm wrong. It's apparently a light cavalry unit. Either way, the charge should destroy them. There we go. They got the lances ready. Yeah. They are very unsuspecting. Dumpty dumpty dum, and then boom!
Oh my god!
A unit of Haradrim in your flank. I don't think they saw that coming. That a unit of southern warriors would suddenly pop up in Lim here, in Lothlorien. Let's give it a cycle charge. That's when you switch your charges all the time. Because cavalry, you don't want to keep too long into prolonged combat. They want to charge in, get back out, charge again. That's their power, the charge. Not as much the melee, because these guys are actually slaughtering us in melee. But yeah, we pull these guys out, we're going to immediately...
So that's another...
Yeah, that's the second unit.
Cavalry.
Coming in there. I do need to keep an eye on our formation here. They are lining up. The Halberds are always a bit slower. So they've started firing on us. We cannot really stand that, so we're going to just run in there. They've got March Wardens, which are proper scary. They're a hybrid unit, so they're both good as a melee force and a archer force. Our Halberds are a lot slower, but we can... Plan is basically just encircle them, and then just smack them with cavalry. That's basically always the plan. That's the way medieval warfare was usually done anyway. And that's why in Medieval 2, which this game is a mod for, cavalry is so much stronger than anything else. Cavalry is king. Do you have a question? Because I saw you were like gesturing.
I'm just watching and observing.
You're already learning from the master. You should watch someone else then. There's this one YouTuber, Legend of Total War, and he's like by far the best. He can win like any battle with just like one force unit. He does a lot of cheesing, so like tactics that really shouldn't be working that work, because the AI, the artificial intelligence, the way the game is programmed, doesn't always work clever. And I'm playing without sound right now, which is sometimes difficult, just because it's different. It's like I'm not used to it. I'm used to hearing all the battle yelling and all that stuff. What's up?
No, nothing.
Did you get a message in your my headphones? Because sometimes they say the messages that are somewhat important, like, oh, they have only half their men left, for example.
No, they didn't say anything.
Alright, good, because we're going to try to encircle them now. I'll send in the Nazgûl. You might have heard that shriek now.
I just
that was pretty loud, wasn't it? Alright, cavalry is smashing in now. I lost one unit. Where's that third cavalry? Oh, they're right on there. These sentries are really tanky. Oh, they're fighting as wardens. No, we don't want that. The March Wardens. Alright, Celeborn is starting to move in.
What's the star?
The star means that it's a general.
Okay.
So the star on the minimap indicates that that is a general instead of a regular unit. So that makes him slightly more priority. Priority target. Goodness gracious, these elves are tough. So we've killed 21%, they've killed 14%, which is not ideal. Now I will again say this is the weakest army that I had of the three. But again, we need a strong army to take this place, and Khazad-dûm, and Lothlorien. So I might have to send in some reinforcements. But, you know, we had to kill these elves at some point anyway, so...
Why not now?
Why not now, exactly. And as long as the Witch King's army is still healthy and fresh, no one can stop us. He is the best by far. Alright, charge in there. The elves also never rout, they always fight until the bitter end, they have very high morale. The Elven King Guard. Berio Inigale. Do you speak any Elvish? Because I don't.
No.
A little bit. Can you say My Gavanen Melanine? Can you say that?
My Gavanen Melanine?
Melanine, yes, that means
Melanine.
Well met, my friends, or something along those lines. Elbereth Sentinels, that's probably the other general. Scary unit. And that Lorien Scout unit is still alive. Oh god, Ballista. The Ballista's just trying to kill my own cavalry, so I'm gonna tell them to stop firing. I think we got them as surrounded as possible, but they're just really good units. They just don't want to die.
What's the arrow thing?
The arrow thing is a unit.
Okay.
And the direction the arrow points is just the way the direction the unit is facing. So, for example, our cavalry is now charging it, and that's also why it's a slightly different green, because it's the unit we have selected.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop me. So desperately trying to run after me.
That's just sad.
Yeah, hold up! No, don't be so fast. Yeah, man, I got them as surrounded as I think possible, and they just don't die. They're so strong. That's a good charge. That would rout any other unit. But the elves, no. That's basically Darth Maul right there, because I got like the dual bleeded. You remember Darth Maul from Star Wars?
Yeah.
The one with the dual swords from the Phantom Menace?
Yeah,
the coolest one. He was. And then again, yeah, this army is composed of a lot of pooper units. Like the Maulers and the Rhun Guard, they are fairly early tier units. They're not bad, don't get me wrong, but they're not exactly elites, whilst these March Wardens are very much so. So, you know, if we win this fight, I'll be happy. Even with some casualties, that's okay, that's permitted. I still have this cavalry doing nothing, which is not good. It's very difficult. It's a very messy fight. Alright, good, and then you should really be dropping now. God damn, you're strong. Oh, bloody hell.
There's like a lot of red.
There is a lot of red, yeah. If I flash it, you can see all the red, but there's also a lot of green. So.
Yeah, true.
But these guys are absolutely destroying me. I want to charge it, but I think the charge won't even be that effective. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, no one went flying, for example. They just kind of brushed it up. Yeah, whatever. I've had worse. Oh, bloody hell, man. Oh, but the Sentinels are also just having a good time. Slaughtering me. Alright, did that do anything? No, we lost a couple horses.
Oh.
Yeah, they're really... They might even have multiple hit points. No, they don't, but they have 33 defense, which is really high, let me tell you that.
Okay.
I think my general has 28, and he's already a very good unit. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I should have warned you.
No, it's
Hang
okay.
on, there's some Nazgûl inbound. But killing Celeborn, I think Celeborn is the leader. He's the faction leader, the king, so to speak. Although it's not strictly a king. I guess he's the regent, I suppose. So they don't really have a king. But, so that would be good. That might see them leaderless. Some are starting to rout. The weaker units are starting to rout. That's sentries, for example.
Sorry, I ask it again. The red thing, that's us?
On the bar?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah, that's us.
Okay.
So the more red than black, I guess
better.
it is. Grey, the better, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, it's just the way the game calculates our odds of winning.
Yeah.
But the game doesn't really know properly how to calculate it. For example, cavalry, he does not know how to calculate cavalry. He always thinks cavalry is super weak because they have low stats, but they don't take the charge into account. And the charge is the main strength of the cavalry. Goodness gracious, this guy is just destroying me. He's so good, so tough. So we have killed 73%, they've killed 50. So we lost half our army, but they've lost 3/4. So that's alright.
That's okay.
We'll win. But it'll definitely be a pretty hefty price to pay. As again, that's our third charge on the bodyguard on Celeborn, and he just doesn't care. The man doesn't die. He doesn't want to die. Alright, let's charge these guys. Oh, they're surrounded a bit. I need to keep a better eye on my units because I got a couple of units that aren't doing anything right now. Can't have that, eh? My micro is a little bit off, but that's okay. Alright, oh no, cavalry, get out of there. Not you. Come on, lads. Take your time. It's the halberds, they move in a phalanx. I could have disabled it, but they should have known. Oh my god, they're just firing from point blank. Yeah, that is a lot of damage. Just see them dropping. Drop it. Alright, Sentinels of Kerin Amroth. We're facing some really good units. These are by far the best units we've fought against in the campaign. I mean, Gondor had some good units, but they don't compare to this. March Wardens also very good units. I wonder if Haldir is still alive. Remember the Battle of Helm's Deep? Where the Uruk-hai blow up that wall, the very iconic shot at the end of the two towers. Well, not the end, but like for most of the two towers.
Yeah.
You remember that there's also like some elves fighting in Helm's Deep? They arrive like at the last moment.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Those are also elves of Lothlorien, so they're the same kind of elves of here.
Okay.
And you also remember that guy with the long blonde hair, Haldir?
All the elves have like long blonde hair.
That is true. The one without a helmet. The one that... you can tell in a movie whenever someone is wearing armor but not a helmet, they're an important character because you need to see their face. Otherwise, yeah. my cavalry's running. Oh, this might still be a very close fight, actually. Jesus Christ. But then again, Lothlorien only has like a couple of settlements. I think they have 2 or 3. So if we take this one, then again they might get a Doomstack. Oh, perhaps I should have angered them. Perhaps I should have waited. Oh, bugger. Alright, come on, get in there. Celeborn and his men just... oh, this is so tough. Another Shriek. But the rest of his army's pretty much done. So that's good. It's just the one unit there. We're surrounding him, so that's quite nice. Stop that man. Someone stop that man. Kill him. I can speed things up a little bit. Why are you giving me pats on the back?
Nothing. Just because.
Just because I need the motivation?
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of hate that he's still firing even though he's fighting it. So he can fire his bows and fight in melee at the same time. It's something I can't do. It's kind of a bug. I want to call it a bug that the AI can do it. Because you can't possibly use your sword and still be fighting in... that's just... whatever. They're destroying my temple wards. Oh,
are they running?
Yeah, they are running, but that's very small units. Oh, the Elbreth Sentinels is still going nuts as well. That's the other general, I presume. My micro wasn't amazing in this fight, I will admit that. Then again, yeah, come on. Actually surround him, please. Black Uruks, yes, I need you lads. Come on, I need you. Don't tell me he's still firing. Okay, he's not. So we're going to set them up like this. Just to make sure they're completely surrounded. And completely hopeless. Toot toot the horn. So now they're dropping rather fast. You can't fight as well when you're completely surrounded. Are these guys still fighting as well? No, okay, they're dying. The Lothlorien March Wardens. Oh, bugger. Yeah, we lost most of our army. We might heal some though. 70%. So we have 30% remaining. They have 8% remaining. So that army is gone. I kind of wanted to just mop up the Elves. Take all their settlements and then move to the Dwarves, but...
maybe that's a bit too difficult.
Perhaps. The other armies do have trolls and stuff, so they will fare... This is very much by far the weakest army, I will admit that.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, still, they're giving us a run for our money. Oh, these guys are also back again, firing. Guess who's back? Back again. Lothlorien Elves are back, tell a friend. Okay, we killed Edraicharn. I actually thought for a second our general died, it would have been a disaster. But no. He's still healthy. They're running. So now it's... yeah, it's Celeborn that needs to die. Where is he? I think it's over there.
Yeah, indeed.
That's the one. Where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. It's my favourite line of Celeborn. I think it's also the only one he says in the movie. He's really not, yeah, he's just kind of there. He doesn't really do much. Galadriel is pretty much the true ruler of Lothlorien anyway. Kate like Blanchett, you like her? Yeah, she's pretty cool. Should give her the ring. She could be an evil queen, I guess. Queen of Darkness. Alright, but yeah, the battle is pretty much coming to an end. Where is Celeborn? Is he dead? I didn't get a message yet. He's still alive. Somewhere in the thick of it.
I don't see him actually.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
But he's oh, he's running. Where are you? He's just walking away. He's like, I've had enough of the fight. I'm kind of done. I'm going home to watch some TV. Later, lads. Thanks for playing, Mordor. Yeah, we're chasing him. Look at the hordes just coming in closer and closer. Because we are running, he's just walking. Tom. Come on, lads. Get him. He's walking almost as fast as we are running. We're just like trying to hold ass as much as possible. And he's like, whatever. Oh, there's other lads here. We can cut him off. If they move. There we go. There we go. He's running in there. Swinging his sword. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's get a cinematic shot here. Oh, he's completely surrounded. He's still killing orcs like it's nothing. Chop!
Elf.
Very strong elf. One of the strongest. He's trying to run. He's just walking through my units. They're like swinging like 5 feet behind them. Come on, Maulers. That's not what you're being paid for. He doesn't care. The man doesn't care. He's like, whatever, later nerds. He taunts me even. He's like, ah, bye. Right, lads, come on. Come on, don't let that guy escape. Don't let me... I don't want to use the ballista. Because I kill a lot of my own units. There we go. He's up against halberds. Like, he really should be having a very hard time. They're pokey and they're armor piercing. So basically his 33 armor doesn't matter at all. Yeah, he died. We killed Celeborn. Nice.
Yay.
So, we deployed about twice as many men as they did. Even more than that. And we lost quite a few.
Whoa.
So we have lost 60% of our army. So we did heal a couple units. Who killed the most? Let's see. Southron Lances, 234. Yeah, most of our cavalry is toast. Except that they heal? Yeah, they healed a fair bit. Okay. So 224. Yeah, that's our best unit. So yeah, pretty rough battle. I hope the next battles with the elves go a little bit smoother. Alright, let's go. Alright, so what are we gonna do with the prisoners of war? Do we ransom them? Like, give us money and we'll release them? Do we just release them out of the kindness of our hearts? Or do we turn them into a nice stew for us to consume at midnight? Yum 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 yum.
But they're probably rebellions?
No, that doesn't really matter for prisoners. That's when we take a settlement, which will happen afterwards. This is just the people from this battle that we captured as prisoners instead of killing them straight away.
Will you get a lot of money if you ransom them?
371, so...
Is that a lot? No.
No, that's not a lot. We have 9,000 in our coffers right now.
Let's execute them.
Alright, you have spoken. The Lord of the Galadrim is dead. We've killed Celeborn. Sack that camp. And Ganalton is the man of the hour, so we can turn him into a general, even though he already is a general. So we can make him a general.
Wow.
Does that not sound amazing? It sure does.
Amazing.
Oh, the dwarves are coming over. They're like, what the hell's this ruckus? So we can already start murdering them. Right, so Lim here is empty. Actually, no. It's exterminate populace, right? Because, yeah, we don't want to deal with any rebellions or that stuff. So we're going to move him north.
Oh, now I see the difference.
The difference between what?
Yeah, between the prisoners from battle.
Ah,
and,
yes.
Yeah.
So next we'll move the Witch King that's next turn to Karaz Galathon. They have another territory here. I don't want to piss off the dwarves just yet, even though they're bringing in a lot of forces. So I think what I'll do is send Zagar here. He does not have a ballista though. I'll give him the ballista then. Send him there. We're going to try to take all the Lothlorien settlements in one fell swoop, so they don't get their Doomstack. Or they do, but they turn rebel and they just go for someone else. Basically, when a faction is down to their last legs, they're like almost dead, they get a free Doomstack from the game.
What's a Doomstack?
A Doomstack is a very strong full army.
Okay, yeah.
Basically, to give them like a last chance, like, okay, you guys screwed up, here's one more last chance, deal with it. But if you take all the settlements, then the game just says, okay, the faction's dead. The army turns into a rebel army because they don't have a king or anyone to lead them anymore. So they're no longer a real concern. So I believe the Witch King should be able to reach Karaz Galathon next turn, and we can use the ballista to knock down their walls. These guys can move to, I believe, Tirith Anduin. I think that would be the settlement. Let's just hope the dwarves are kind of passive for now. Can probably destroy some of the elven buildings. Whenever something doesn't do anything, like this gives us building cost reduction, all that jazz. This, for example, does nothing. We're going to destroy it. It's going to make a lot of noise. There we go.
I hear it.
You hear it?
Yeah.
Elven stables don't do anything for us. So we're going to get Shrine of Melkor, so we can get the culture up. Culture is very important in medieval too. It basically is a way to signal that if you have just taken a settlement that has been in the hands of the elves for a very long time, they're not going to like you, the population. It's going to be elven culture. It's going to be elves living there. Exactly. So you need to turn them into your culture.
Yeah.
In Medieval 2, the base game, for which the mod is based upon, it's basically religion. That's what it is. Because crusades, jihads, religion is a very important aspect of the crusades and of the medieval period. But here it's culture, which is... you could compare it to religion in a way, I guess. So Zagar, he has a ballista. The Witch King has a ballista. So we can move him towards Tirith Anduin, him towards Karaz Galathon, and we should be able to mop him up in one turn. For now, let's spend our hard-earned cash, as Shivus has now reached Dol Mormeras, so he can be our frontliner here. Shivus the Desert Sand. Gonna give him some troops. He is fully decked out. I'm just gonna kind of stare Isengard away, because Isengard's kind of trespassing on my border. So just gonna be like, are you sure you want to do that? I don't think you want to do that, mate. Can you just F off? That's basically the plan. I want to keep improving our economy, because that's important. Yes, so Kirithia and Theragrandast are relatively abandoned, not a lot going on there. So Leofric can just kind of hang out here for now. We'll give him some bigger armies eventually, but it's not important. Oh, Burskevadal is pissed off again. Still 70% though. Public court is very important. I'll explain that some other time. Yeah. It's the metric of when people will start rebelling against you, against your leadership. When they're like, oh, we don't like this guy. Izzy sucks, man. We want someone else. Which is very annoying. Alright, Minas Morgul. I want to make sure that if we can get elites, we train elites. Because then the recruitment pool is emptied. Like these guys, for example. I want to make sure they're still in recruitment. The Olokai, a couple more turns, we'll have some of them. Can we get anything in Barad-dûr yet? We can get trolls, so I think I'll rather get trolls. Can we get great beasts? No. Wait, we can? We can get great beasts. We just need a little bit more money. Sorry, Sauron's will. You're getting scrapped for a great beast unit. Well, let's end the turn there. At this point, it's becoming more and more difficult for me to keep my head in the game because we are such a large empire. And my micromanagement is really not that good. If I have like 5 settlements, I can micro the hell out of it. If I have, I don't know how many I have, like 30 or 40.
Yeah,
it's difficult. Yeah, exactly. It just takes a lot of administration, which I'm not that good at. I get very lazy with it, and I just start building whatever and get whatever units. But we do need to focus a little bit, because Isengard is very strong at the moment. I think they're the strongest faction. Even the game might say differently, but I'm pretty sure they're the strongest faction. So yeah, we need strong armies, and we need armies that are very well balanced. Okay. For example, the battle we just had with the Elves, I did not have a balanced army because I didn't have any archers. I went full melee, which, looking back, might have been the reason we won, though. Cause oh, the High Lord of Moria is dead. Alright, so it seems that the goblins, not the goblins, the Dwarves. The Dwarves of Moria, exactly, of Khazad-dûm. Someone took Moria. Oh, that's really bad news, because I want to take Moria. So the goblins took it. Well, it means they'll kill each other then, which is good. But it's rather annoying because I really hope that the goblins of Moria did not plunder the mines. If they destroyed the mines, dwarven mines are really good. They give a lot of money. I can't build mines that good. So if I take the settlement, I don't want to destroy the mines because I can't build them myself.
But the goblins
might have destroyed them. I don't know. And they can't build proper mines anyway. Alright, so we're going to besiege Khadad Galathon. I'm surprised they haven't gotten their Doomstack yet. So that is Eruantian. And then in Tirith Anduin, where is it? It should be over here. I hope I can get there in one turn. Where is that bloody settlement? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Edraicharn. Oh, Tirith Anduin's a little bit lower. So I'll wait one more turn then. We want to take both settlements in the same turn. That's very important.
Why?
The Doomstack.
Oh, okay.
We want to avoid that. We want to skirt around it a little bit. I should probably send some reinforcements in the direction of Ganaltan. I do have some like trolls and stuff ready, some more Black Uruks, some archers as well, so we're going to combine them in a force. Oh, we got some Morlock in us, and some Morlock. We'll send them north, because the troops are going to need reinforcements quite badly. So we'll send them north. Barad-dûr also had quite a few Black Uruks ready to go with armor upgrades, with weapon upgrades, sorry, not armor upgrades. Some trolls. Boar breeder, blacksmith. Blacksmiths are always good. You just want to deck out your units in full armor. Sauron's will this time. Yes, yes, yes. Variac lances. Good, good, good. Alright. I do have a little bit of money more to spend. Alright, you choose. Do we get some more troops, armies, or do we build something?
Troops.
Troops? Alright. Let's see what we can get. Something useful. The Mogul Chosen are always good. Actually, they still have a unit pool. So yeah, now we need to micro a little bit. We don't want to keep spending it on maulers. We do want to get our stronger units. Then we can send them here to reinforce what's currently going on. I wish I had more Nazgûl. I wish I had all 9. We have 6, and Dol Guldur has 3. Dol Guldur is basically a part of Mordor, but they made it into a separate faction, because otherwise Mordor would be way too large in the beginning. Yeah. If Dol Guldur would die, the faction, those Nazgûl come back to us. We would have 9. So that's why I'm kind of considering just to attack him and destroy him, just so I could have the 3 more Nazgûl. Nazgûl are really useful.
Yeah, I know.
Especially because that's something I touched upon earlier. I have a house rule, which is a specific rule that's not part of the game. It's something that I, like an honor rule for myself. And that is, as long as Sauron is not back, we can only use the Nazgûl to lead armies in battle, in combat. The rule doesn't apply for governors, for example, or if they attack us, then an orc can lead.
Yeah.
They kind of have to. I think I might have broken that rule, actually, once. Whatever. No longer need to take Enterweight because Thingy took it. What's his name? Isengard. Brawler's Pit. Yes. Lauren's under attack. No surprise there. That's us. We're doing that. That's Edraicharn. Right. So here's Edraicharn. Oh god, I got Galadrim archers. Still, they shouldn't have like strong towers and all that stuff. We have trolls. We have a lot of cavalry. We've got decent infantry. Again, no archers. Did I just not bring any archers in any army? No, this army has all the archers. There's 5 archers. 6 archers. No, 5, I can't count. And barely any infantry. Man, I need to learn to balance my armies. So do we go for Karaz Galathon first or Edraicharn? The capital or not the capital? Your pick. Edraicharn?
Yeah.
Alright. Let us assault it then. Save the game, you never know, it crashes.
Yeah.
And let us see you all on the battlefield. Alright, here we are. It's a pretty place.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna destroy that.
Oh.
Now I'm not sure yet where we'll attack from. This kind of reminds me of Linden. I think it has the same battle map. Doesn't matter. So what I'm gonna use is use the ballista to just destroy the gate, rush in. They might try to like defend the walls, which would be annoying. I can't really scale the mountain either. Oh, well, let's start by destroying the walls or the gate, and then take it from there. We do have 1 archer, which is our general.
Do you have to start behind the red line?
Yes, the red line is our spawning area. Yeah, basically. I can also show some of the Rhun units, which we haven't seen before. So we have the Lok Inasidim. Look at that. Look at that. Does that not look professional at all?
Gold.
Pretty gold, yes, they're shiny. All these men are worth more than a house. Then they have the Lok Gambrim, which is halberd unit, pike unit. I think they count as a pike unit. And then we have Southern Warbin, we've already seen them. And we have some Varric Lancers, which are some units from Khand, which will look familiar to all those who have watched my Khand campaign, of course. We use them quite a bit. Sauron's Will, we have had them before, like 1 unit. They did a lot of damage, so you have high expectations for these guys. And then, finally, the first time we're using them as well, the big boys, the trolls. They've got a cave troll. Yes, we do. We got about 12 of them. Look at that. Okie dokie. I think that's alright. Let's start the battle. They're actually not going to the walls. Interesting enough, they've just retreated to the town square. That will make my life a fair bit easier, I think. I do believe. They're kind of spazzing out. I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve. I love how you said too. They're spazzing out, like it's just a regular thing. Oh yeah, obviously they're spazzing out. Let's see. I might want to move them a bit closer. Actually, let's move them closer. Seeing as there's no risk. There's no one like on. I thought they put their troops on the walls to fire at us.
Yeah.
I think they can also put their troops like here to fire on us. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they most definitely can. So they could do a lot of damage against my ballista. So that's why I wanted to keep it as far away as possible.
Yeah.
Take like pot shots from far away. But if they're not going to do that, then I can get just real close and not miss a single shot. We can already move the rest of our army in as well. Oh. Now, the trolls are mostly important to break up a formation.
It was glitching.
You like this?
No, I don't like it.
When I press spacebar, it just shows that my troops are moving. And I don't know why it does the flashing thing. Not sure about that. Basically, the trolls, their true strength is to disrupt formations. For example, you see these guys walking here? The Rhun Guard?
Yeah.
Everyone's just marching. If I run a unit of trolls through that, even my own units, but it doesn't damage them, they go flying.
Oh god, yeah.
They don't care about any formation. You can have a pike wall, just spears all lined up facing them. They just run through it. And then the rest of the infantry can just march on through. So that is their strength. They break formations. They do a lot of damage. They're very strong as well.
Yeah.
But their main use is to break formations. If there is a unit of trolls running towards you, it doesn't matter if you have pikes or shields or spears, or none of it matters. You're just gonna get trolled. Exactly. Exactly. And then you can sing the so that's basically what they do. Yeah. trophies. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. So the balance of power is very much in our favor. The game has faith in our abilities, and so do you, I hope?
Sure.
Sure, she says as she pats me on the back, very demeaning. Knocking down again. You can see the damage there, 27%, 36, so if it's at 100, it's down. So each bolt seems to do about 4 to 5%, seems to be a little bit random. So we should still have... Wait, what are you firing at?
Yeah.
Oh, some of the elves are actually... they're coming over now, god damn it. That's alright, it's not too big of a deal.
So they're going
Yeah, they're going in here and then popping up on the wall, but we almost have the gate down. So we should send the men in. So move them in, because the gate's almost down. Let's hope they don't shoot our own units. 18 so 2 more shots should take it down. That should be able to be firing before they're going to hit our own units. Maybe pause for just a second.
Come on.
It's so close. Okay, that should do it. 94. Come on, one more.
Seriously?
Yeah, they missed, I think. And the Rhun guard's running in front of him. No! Watch us hit our own units. Yeah, it's not going well. Halberds. I should have brought some ladders, but I couldn't, because if you bring ladders, you need to wait another turn. And we don't want to wait another turn. We want to fight. Come on, break down. It's at 98%. You're kidding me, mate. Knock it down. Come on. Come on. They're going to hit my own units. I'm going to... there we go.
Open.
We're through. Alright. Now... we're gonna slaughter these fools. Are these towers actually firing? They are. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were actual towers or not.
How do you destroy the
wall?
How do you kill the people on the walls?
We can go on the wall as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can also use our ballistic fire on them. And the trolls do wonders on walls. Alright, we've taken the outer wall. Let's go kill these lads. Goodness gracious. We'll leave the cavalry outside for now because they're not as useful. You can't put horses on walls, sadly.
Imagine.
Imagine. Yeah, that'd be beautiful indeed. So he put his Galadrim archers on the walls. These guys in gold here, gold and blue.
Yeah.
They're very strong units. And also, in my opinion, one of the... Oh my god, we actually lost some trolls already. Did we lose a troll?
How?
How indeed? Yeah, we lost a troll. Oh, they're just knocking everyone over. They're very strong, so it's gonna be a bitch to destroy. I must have shot him with the ballista, I think.
Oh.
Actually, ballista, stop firing. What am I doing? I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
Keep calm.
I'm staying calm, but these guys are slaughtering. The trolls should have a very nice time on the walls, though. They just fly everyone off. They can't even like really counterattack. They just push so hard, just knock everything over. They're like an elephant in a porcelain shop. They're kind of like me. Who's still firing at me? Someone's firing at me and I don't know who. Is it these guys? Oh, it's the Elves Sentinels, isn't it? Yeah. Send in the Lokinas Rim. They should be able to charge. Yeah. Send in everyone. Come on, lads. Oh, they're sending. He's trying to push his March Wardens through, which shall not go well for him. Let me tell you something. Come on. It's taking us too long. We're wasting too much time.
It's a small gate.
It is a small gate. Yeah, I have to fit everyone through. But the trolls are doing absolute wonders. Absolutely amazing unit. I'm so happy to have him finally. And that's not even our best troll unit. Wait until we have the Olokai. Olokai are basically armored trolls. And they're smarter and just bigger and just better.
It's like the Uruk-hai?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like the Uruk-hai.
But for trolls.
Exactly, yes. So Uruk-hai means orc folk. So orc people, kind of.
Yeah.
Not sure why it's called orc people. I don't think they're like bred with people. I'm not sure. But Olokai are also troll people. They're basically armor. Trolls are dying. Damn it. But they are killing as well, so that balances out there. Galadrim Archers having a blast of a time. Watch out, I'm gonna shriek. Let's see if we can charge.
I'm getting used to it, actually.
You are getting used to it, yes. Yeah. The Nazgûl blasting in your ears. But yeah, the Olokai are just bigger, better, do more damage, take more damage. Are armored as well. Alright, Lances, please charge. They might not have enough room. That is not a charge. Because they're not dropping their lances. They need to lower the lances and then run.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Lokinas Rim, which is very much a more elite unit than the Vedic lances, they do it. They're smarter. They're better. That's going to do a ton of damage. That should do a ton of damage. Oh yes.
Whoa.
Oh yes. Even against those elites, the Lokinas Rim do not care. They're one of the strongest horse units in the game by far. They are really good. They're up there with like Rohan cavalry and stuff. Which Rohan is known for their cavalry. Rhun not so much, they just get like the one really good unit. Alright, the Nazgûl's taking quite a bit of damage. I mean, his unit is. That's okay. If they want to keep each other busy on the walls, that's fine. I don't mind losing a couple of units. We are sending in reinforcements there, so... Sauron's Will, you're going to be mighty useful.
Is that the only unit left? Oh, okay.
There's quite a few more.
Yeah, indeed.
They got some defenders as well. They should die really easily. Give them another charge. Another surprise. Yeah, I think a little bit messy. At least this wall's cleaned up. We can send the trolls on the other side. We might lose the troll unit, which is a shame. They leveled up quite a bit though. At least the Cottage Marchers are taking a beating. They're very, very good.
What's that?
That is the tower firing on my ballista unit. And it does fire damage because it's a wooden object. So it's like, oh, we need to use fire. And I'm just like, no, you don't. You really don't need to do that. That's fine. Alright, Elven Sentinels are dropping very quickly. So that's the general that is in trouble. And I do believe if we take this settlement and Karas Galathon, that should be the end of the Elves of Lothlorien. Then we can focus everything we have on the Dwarves, which... Well, the Goblins of Moria are making it a little bit easier on us. But yeah, now with Gondor gone, we can just kind of invade whoever we want. There's no, like, natural enemy we have anymore. Gondor kept us in check a little bit, kept us busy at the very least. That's no longer a thing. Alright. Oh. Yeah, they got screwed. That's alright. We can return the pleasure. I think I'll even use my ballista for it. If I can position them. I can't. You have a question, I can feel it. I can hear it.
Yeah, why are you getting the ballista to the town square?
Because I want to shoot people.
Okay.
I can't shoot people when I'm not close to people.
But once you shoot your own units?
Probably. I love ballista. People know that. They watch me and they know Izzy's going to use ballista. I always bring siege equipment in every battle. I love it. I love catapults. I'm wasting my cavalry there. I love ballista. I just love them. Always bring them. I always use them. Even if it's completely retarded to use them. You bet your ass I'll have one. Let's see if we can charge the ward. What are they called? Warders. Not wardens, but warders. No, that's not a good charge. That is lackluster at best. Oh, so the Cottage Marchers are now pushing up here. They're kind of spread all over the place. It's rather annoying. Everything's rather annoying today. Come on, lads. Oh, my micro is horrible. Alright, the general's dead, though. I mean, he's not dead yet, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He's as good as dead. Right, halberds. Charge the warders in the back. And get into...
Well, it's smoother than last battle. No?
You would think, but then again, we've already lost 21%, they lost 30%. The elves are just very strong. They are. Once the elves are dead, I would say in terms of individual army strength, unit strength, the elves are... The Elves of Lothlorien, specifically, are about number 3, I'd say, of all factions. I'd say the High Elves, who control Rivendell, who we still have to fight, would be number 1. And I would say that the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm would be number 2, and then I'd put these guys. And then I'd probably put like Dwarves of Ered Luin or Dwarves of Erebor, some other dwarven faction. Mordor, in terms of individual unit strength, is fairly low on that list. We don't excel in having like one really good unit, except for the Olokai perhaps, or Sauron himself. But we do excel in terms of sheer numbers, overwhelming the enemy. That is our strength. It's not really working out. Right.
Why did I say those words?
I know. Watch out. I know you're getting used to it.
Yeah.
Trolls are having a hard time, but they are killing the Galadrim archers, which are by far the scariest.
They're covered in blood.
They are covered in blood, but it's not their blood, it's the enemy's blood. I hope.
Yeah.
Alright, our ballista's almost in position, and now you're going to see some real shit. Man, those like, the general's still alive as well. He's just so strong, so tanky. Oh, bugger. That's the thing with the ballista. Ballista doesn't care if your unit is super strong, if it has a million defense or not. If the ballista hits, the ballista kills. So that's why the ballista is very good against like trolls, for example, or dwarves. You can have 400 defense, 20 hit points, and just be a literal god. You get hit by a ballista, you ain't shit. You're dead. That's what you are. So these warders, for example, that's an excellent target. They're just nicely lined up in the sight of my ballista. This should do a lot of damage, as we are losing a lot of units, but we'll heal some, I'm sure. Right, so let's do the cinematic approach. So they're readying up the ballista, pulling back the spring. It's a spring-loaded mechanism that pulls back the string.
Arrow.
The string, yeah, and then you place a bolt on it. You shove it in there, then you just release the spring. Let's go. The wood springs back, and you get this at terminal velocity.
Oh.
Bloop.
Oh.
You see why they're in a perfect position?
Yeah,
Because they're in a
indeed.
nice line. Every shot kills multiple. Another one. Oh, that was not as good, but still decent. Alright. There we go. They're not started to charge me in the rear.
Oh, they're coming.
I know they've kind of gotten angry that I'm using a ballista. They're like, hey, that's against the Geneva Convention. Oh, and I just killed a ton of my own Sauron's will, even though I told them to change targets about 20 seconds ago. But yeah, they're always a little bit slow. Is that general still alive? Goodness gracious, is he dead now? Did you hear the enemy general has fallen?
No, I didn't hear anything. Is it that
oh,
one?
yeah, he's running. Yeah, get toasted. Darth Mauls. Like the lone guy doing a flanking maneuver. Oh my god, these warders, all these elves just do not die. They're literally too angry to die. They don't want to die. Can you please die? What the hell are you doing, ballista? That's pretty good. I fire on the warders because they're light infantry, but my god, are they tough. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we're just like, we have them encircled, and they have us encircled, and we have encircled them again, and they have encircled us again. It's like
It's a sandwich.
yeah, it's like a constant sandwich, like pancakes on top of each other. The Elven defenders should not be too much of a threat, and they're decent, don't get me wrong. That was a horrible miss. Alright, blocking us rim, you're gonna have a beautiful, beautiful charge ready for you, if you don't screw it up, which you might. But look at that. Look at all these backs exposed. Oh, the lock in his room. You can see them in the distance. Right there.
Don't you also have to keep an eye on the bridge? Or
Bridge?
gates?
Yes, I do.
Oh, they're
Because
dead.
my trolls are dying. I still have 2
Oh.
trolls remaining. They should, and I have only 1 Gundam archer. Okay, everyone here is dead. Good. Whew. That was really tough. That was absolutely really tough. Looking at his rim going in. That was a horrible charge. Charging is very difficult. Oh no, wait, they're picking up speed now. Charging in settlement maps, like when they're fighting in a town, is always a bit. It doesn't always work out because they can't really find their path, their route very effectively. They end up doing some really dumb shit sometimes, which is very annoying when it happens. But there's just not much to do about it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if it does work, you can do a lot of damage. If it doesn't work, you're not gonna do anything. And that general is
Why are
still
they
alive.
running?
Why are you running? I don't know why. I think they're going. Oh, they spotted my general. They're like, we need to kill that guy. I didn't warn you this time.
No.
You took it like a champ.
Yes.
I'm getting used to it. Goodness gracious, this fight is seriously difficult. We are winning though. But I thought the Elves of Lothlorien would be more of a pushover, and we'd have a very healthy army left to fight the Dwarves. What I'm trying to say is we don't. That's why I'm training those reinforcements at Moranon and stuff.
Yeah.
I will send these guys back for retraining because they are gathering a lot of experience. The trolls are already gold chevron, so they're basically... Okay, we've killed the general. Finally! That guy was tanky! He just wouldn't die. Alright, charging defenders in the rear. Redden's the only weak unit they have. Everyone else is top tier elite. Alright. Where are my temple marksmen? They're kind of fighting those Gurden. They're actually routed. It is something I never expected the elves to do. Actually getting some routes going, nice. Doesn't matter too much because this is a settlement fight, so they just get back to the town square, they get the morale back. They don't really want to give up because they don't have anywhere else to go. Someone is calling me. I'll answer that later. They don't have anywhere else to go, so they go back. They're like, oh, what the hell's happening? And then they get their morale again. Oh, and people just keep calling me.
No, it's
okay,
just a message.
Just a message. Never mind. I should always turn my phone off when I'm doing recordings, but oh well. Where are these guys walking? They're not even routing. They're just like, we're just gonna ignore them and maybe they'll stop hunting us down. It's an interesting strategy. It might work. It's like when you got bullied in school, it was like, ah, just ignore it, they'll go away. They never did. Oh, that was a good charge, that was a good charge. It's so nice to see the Loch Ness Rim in action. I know, I need to contain my excitement. Sorry. It's just, there's only a few things that really scratch that itch in life. As a good cavalry charge. Nothing beats a good cavalry charge in the rear of like a poor unsuspecting elf. Just smash your lance through the back of their ribs and crush them. Ah, it's the sound
so
of bone
aggressive.
and sinew. Ah, beautiful. Just the blood mist flowing out of their body. It's quite fun. It's quite nice.
Yeah?
It is, yeah. You'd like it too. Once you start playing this game, you'll see the beauty of cavalry. So my troops are getting more and more exhausted. We've lost about a third. They've lost about 90%, so... We've lost more than a third. We'll heal and then we'll have lost about a third.
Well, it's like...
Yeah.
5 people.
You know that meme of like the one white chick, the blonde chick on the couch?
Yeah, I know that.
That's kind of what it reminded me of. I won't specify why. Alright, so just kind of encircling them with whatever units we have left, which granted is not as much as I would like. Oh bugger. But at least it's more of a challenge. To be honest, Gondor was never much of a challenge. Except for like a couple fights, which were close. Most of the time, they were pushovers. I'm sorry for all those watching that are huge Gondor fans. Yes, I just call your faction a complete pushover. But these guys, my godness, they are... I'm not sure I ever beat them as Dol Guldur so quickly, because... Well, I guess they were pre-barracks events, so they have weaker units. Who's still standing? It's just the one guy here, the one Gurdan, is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, that's it. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we took that down. We lost about 1/3, 35%. Yeah. We lost less soldiers than they did, so against the elves, that is a win. That is a huge victory. Let's see who healed. Temple Marksmen healed. Don't need them healing because they replenish anyway because they're a general unit. Black Kodaks healed. The Orc Maulers basically got their full unit back. Did the Trolls heal? That's a very important question. No.
No.
That sucks.
They did.
Sauron's Will did, and Loch Ness Rim did as well. They're basically back up to full. Nice. That's pretty good. No wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Casualty healed is the second one. So no, they didn't heal anything.
They didn't.
Oh, bugger. Alright, anyway, I'll see you back on the strategy map. Alright, Edraicharn has fallen. You know what we need to do, right?
Uh-huh.
Say it.
Exterminate us.
Exterminate the elves! I love it when you talk extermination. Alright, so let's get the Shrine of Milk.
I feel a bit sorry for them.
Why?
I like the elves.
You like the elves?
Yeah, they're pretty and cute.
They're pretentious.
And peaceful.
They just think they're better than everyone else, whilst they're really not. You just proved it. They're like, oh, we're 5,000 years old. My dude literally came out of the ground
but
very
look
angry.
How refined they are. Refined.
Yeah, those are very refined horses indeed. They'll look nice on my barbecue that we're throwing at Mount Doom once we get the ring back. BYOB. So we got Khad's Galathon, which is going to be a bit more tough fight. You know what? I'm slightly worried that we haven't spotted faction leader or faction. Oh, they have more land here. This is also Elven land. That sucks. That really sucks. They've got Akhnat, which, granted, there's no one there. There's no one there. There's only one person there. But that does mean they'll probably get their Doomstack once we take Khad's Galathon. I think they'll get a Doomstack at Khad's Galathon and not when they're below 3 units. 3 settlements. So what I will do is move the troops out of Edraicharn. Not all of them. Leave behind a small garrison and we're going to go straight to Akhnat. Will that keep the peace? Yes, can I cross here? Yes, we can. We need to eliminate Akhnat as well. But I think... Yeah, we're not going to do the Siege of Khad's Galathon now, because then that's going to spawn the Doomstack, and this army will be depleted, which we don't want. We do need very much to send in... Oops, pressing the wrong buttons there. We do very much need to send in reinforcements, because we took down the Elves, or we're taking down the Elves. Okay, you know, our troops are putting up good fights, they are killing them, but we are taking a lot of casualties in the process. Excuse me. So we need reinforcements, so that's why we're training these troops. We're going to send them north. Then we can send the veterans from the other wars, we'll merge them a bit, get them together, send those down south for retraining, and they'll have fresh armies to take on the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm and Rivendell as well. Not the Dwarves of Rivendell, of course, but the Elves.
Yeah.
So we're just training more troops, let's keep that up, eh? We'll have Great Peace soon as well, that's going to make a big difference. If only we'd had some Olokai, but they'll be there for... Oh, we only need to wait 3 more turns. And then we wait 6 turns to get them. So 9 turns we'll have for first Olokai unit. So let's just get every good unit we can get and send them north for reinforcing. We'll have to pass through Dorwinian land. Unless... No, we can pass through here.
What's Dorwinian?
Dorwinian is a faction. Actually, let's do a toggle flow of war, seeing as I didn't do it last episode, whilst I said I would. Dorwinian is the purple land here. So they have Dantalad, they have Dorthalu. Rhune's actually getting their teeth kicked in a little bit, which is surprising, because normally Rhune is one of the strongest factions in the game. Anyway, they are a hybrid between men and elves. So the faction has both men and elves in it. They produce wine. That's their thing.
Oh yeah, it's the wine.
The wine people, yes.
Yeah, the wine people.
Oh, they're even sieging off the bed. Rhun has some big armies though, they should be able to mop them up. So this is Dol Guldur. I kind of hope Dol Guldur... Oh wait, hang on, we didn't see that. Dol Guldur is besieging Akhnot Jan. So hopefully they can take care of them relatively quickly. It's 4 more turns max. So yeah, they lost... The Dwarves of Khazad-dûm lost Khazad-dûm to the Goblins of Moria. Which is rather unfortunate. I'd rather have taken it from the Dwarves. Here's our goal, enlarges. Although it actually doesn't show the One Ring anymore. Is the One Ring even still there then?
Is there a sign?
Yeah, normally there's like a big red circle. Also, the elves used to have Zakala, but the goblins have taken... So it seems the goblins are actually winning the war here. And it seems they've also... Oh, the elves are also at war with the dwarves of Luin. So the elves are getting their teeth kicked in from all angles. Angmar has arrived as well. Angmar is so big. Aha! Interesting. Let's see, we have to... Because that's the thing. We are coming close to the end of the game in terms of evil is reigning supreme. There's almost... The only good factions that are left are in Rovanian, basically. Some Breeland over here. So Dale, Dorwinian, and Erebor, they're like a trifecta of good factions. Everyone else is dead. Rohan's gone. Almost. Gondor is completely gone. Let's see who else is there. The Dunedain are gone. I think they're absolutely gone, yeah. Enedwaith, which was sort of a good faction, gone. Yeah. Dwarves of Ered Luin turned evil. We'll kill them eventually as well. High Elves are being depleted, and the Elves of Lothlorien are almost dead because of us. We only have 33 regions. We need 80 to officially win the game. We also want Sauron back, of course. Yeah. So you know what that means? We're gonna have to start killing each other. We're gonna have evil factions fighting evil factions.
That's going to be rough.
Yeah, that is gonna be rough. So I think we're gonna round it off here. You might join me for episode 17. We'll see. Would be nice. Maybe. So wait until Akhnot Jan falls, then take Karaz Galafon. In the meantime, get reinforcements north, and then we'll see what we do. We might take Erui, which would effectively destroy the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. They'd go back into a marauding faction. They don't need a capital settlement. They can actually be a faction without a settlement. And then I guess we'll go to war with the Goblins of Moria to take this passage here, take both Khazad-dûms. And once I have the ring, I will go to war with Isengard as well, who will prove to be a very difficult fight.
Yep, I'm sure you can do it.
Thank you for your motivation. That's very kind of you. So yeah, we're going to round it off here. I don't think there's anything else. Let me just quickly check. Let's just go over all these lands. Because people always wonder what's happening in different regions. So, Wooden Drum, which is where... Wait, is that guy named Sauron? Oh, it's Sadron. Which is where Legolas is from, right? Thranduil and Legolas. They're doing okay, I guess. They're kind of being attacked by the Snow Orcs, and the Guldur will probably attack them as well. They're holding out. Dale's doing well. Erebor is doing okay-ish. They're holding out against the Snow Orcs. Dorwinian is doing surprisingly well, but will soon help Rhun. Over here, well, the Elves of Lothlorien, we know what's going on there. Goblins are doing very good. Angmar is doing really good. They're really, really good. Bree is about to fall, so this is where the hobbits live. Hobbiton. They're about to get totally destroyed.
That's sad.
That is sad. And then there's Bree itself, which is being attacked by Dunland. And I think Dunland and Isengard will soon start attacking each other. And then Isengard will crush Dunland and become even stronger. Isengard has a lot of territory. But in terms of territory, we are number 1, no doubt. So population... No, wait, Isengard has like 1% more population. Production, we are number 1. Military-wise, we're number 4. But we are about half as strong as Isengard. We did just lose quite a few units, so that we're going to be much lower now. Financially, the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm are always... Like, they have billions upon billions. They're really, like... Whatever. Overall, we're doing rather well, but Isengard is topping the chart, so we need to put an end to that. Anyway, we're going to round it off now, because otherwise I'll keep talking and keep playing, because I can never get tired of this game. You have any closing words?
No, but thanks for the nice comments last time.
Yes,
thank you very much.
She very much appreciated it. So, I might have you do a custom battle at some point. We'll see.
Maybe.
That would be a lot of fun.
Maybe.
If you want to watch that, let me know in the comments. Just be like, Izzy's girlfriend, please do a custom battle, and she'll consider it. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, and we hope to catch you next time.
Thank you, bye!